When labour really begins, most mums think there are only two choices: grit your teeth or reach for an epidural. But there's a whole world of gentle comfort in between. My name is Maggie Ellison, though most just call me Midwife Maggie. I've sat beside births for over 30 years. If you'd like to feel calm and ready, take a moment to subscribe. Gentle guidance from the bedside, not medical advice. Today, all 20 natural pain relief methods for labour, ranked from weakest to strongest, and number one surprises almost everyone. So let's get into it. Now, I want to say a plain word about how I've ranked these, for it matters. I've not ordered them by what any machine measures, but by what I've watched ease a labouring woman with my own eyes, over 30 years and more, of sitting quiet in the corner of birth rooms, holding a hand, saying little. We begin with the gentlest of the comforts, the small ones that only soften the edges, and we climb, one by one, toward the ones that can carry a mother through the very hardest hour of it. Not one of them costs much. Most cost nothing at all. So let us begin down at the bottom and work our way up. Number 20. A little lavender oil. We start with aromatherapy, and I'll be honest with you from the first breath. It is the gentlest thing on this whole list, and I've put it dead last for a reason. A drop of lavender on a warm flannel, or a little of it set to drift through the room, will not take a contraction away. It cannot. But what it can do is settle the air of a room and settle a frightened mind along with it. Smell reaches the oldest, deepest part of us, the part that remembers being safe, and a calm, familiar scent tells the body there is nothing here to fear. Use it in the early hours, before the strong work begins, and let the smell become a signal your body learns this is the scent of calm, this is the scent of rest. It soothes the edges. It does not touch the pain in the middle. But never scorn the small comforts, for they are the ground the greater ones are built upon. Clary sage is another the old midwives kept by, though I'd say leave that one to the very end of labour, and only with a word to your midwife first, for it is a stronger thing than the lavender. A few drops on a cotton pad tucked near the pillow is all you want, never straight on the skin, and never in the bath with a little one on the way. Gentle, gentle. That is the whole spirit of this bottom rung, and it sets the tone for all the rest. Number 19. Soft music and the sounds you love. A labouring woman does not stop being herself when the pains come, and the music that has carried her through her life will carry her still. Put on the quiet songs that soothe you, the ones you know so deep you needn't think of them, and let them give your breath a rhythm to lean into. Music works on us the same gentle way the scent does. It reaches past the thinking mind and speaks straight to the body, easing the shoulders down, slowing the breath, telling the nervous system that all is well. It will not, on its own, dull a strong contraction, but it sets the mood of the room, and the mood of the room, I promise you, is half the battle in a birth. Number 18. The room itself, dim and quiet. This one costs you nothing, and yet it does more than the two before it, so it climbs a rung. A labouring body wants what a nesting animal wants: dim light, low voices, and to be left in peace. Bright lights and busy chatter and folk coming and going put a woman on her guard, and a guarded body holds its labour back and feels its pains sharper. So draw the curtains, turn the lights down low, hush the room, and keep the coming and going to a minimum. Let it feel like a safe, dim burrow. You'll be surprised how much the plain act of dimming the lights softens the whole of it, for the body reads that darkness as safety, and a body that feels safe can let go. Now, before we climb any higher, let me pause here for just a breath. Just a quick word before we go on. The gentle ways of preparing for birth and settling in with a new baby, the things I've learned from years of sitting with families, there is far more of it than one video could ever hold. I wrote it all down, the whole of it, in a book. The link is pinned in the comments below. The book is the long version. If you want it, it is there. This is gentle guidance, mind, not medical advice. Always check with your own midwife or doctor. I won't bring it up again. So, with that said, let us carry on up the list. Number 17, the words you say to yourself. There is real power in the quiet words a woman keeps in her own mind through a labor, and I've watched it turn a birth around. Fear is the great enemy of a straightforward labor. Fear tightens the body, and a tight body hurts more and works slower. So the words we choose are a way of loosening that fear. Simple ones. My body knows how to do this. Each wave brings my baby closer. I can do this, one at a time. Write them out beforehand, pin them where you'll see them, and let someone you love say them low in your ear when the doubt creeps in. They will not silence a contraction, but they hold the fear at bay, and holding the fear at bay is worth a great deal. Number 16, going somewhere else in your mind. Close kin to the words is the picture you hold behind your eyes, what we call visualization, and it climbs a little higher because it gives the mind a real job to do instead of feeding it worry. Some women picture a flower opening, petal by petal, as the body opens. Some picture a wave, rising and breaking and falling away. For that is just what a contraction does. It rises, it crests, it passes. Some go to a place they love, a beach, a wood, a warm kitchen. When the mind has somewhere good to rest, it stops bracing against the pain, and the bracing is half of what makes a pain hurt. Practice it before the day, so the picture is ready when you need it. Number 15, the small comforts of the body. Here we leave the mind for a moment and tend the body plain. A cool, damp cloth laid on a hot forehead, small sips of water, for a thirsty labouring woman tires far too fast. A little honey on the tongue for flagging strength. Lip balm for a dry mouth. Socks for cold feet. The hair tied back off a sweating neck. None of these is grand, and not one takes a pain away, but a woman worn down by thirst and heat and small miseries has nothing left to meet the big work with. Tend the little discomforts, and you keep her strength whole for the labour itself. This is the quiet art of every good birth companion. Number 14, the warmth of heat. Now we reach the first thing that lays a real hand on the pain itself, and it is nothing more than warmth. A hot water bottle, a warmed wheat bag, a heated flannel held against the low back or the low belly or wherever the ache sits deepest. Heat does a true and honest thing. It eases the tight working muscles, and it quietly muddles the message of pain on its way to the brain so that less of it lands. It is the same reason a warm bath eases a sore back on any ordinary day. Keep a couple of bags warming through the labour and swap them as they cool. It is cheap, it is simple, and it works mind only that it is warm and never scalding on skin that has gone numb to heat in the thick of things. Number 13, the bite of cold. The twin of heat is cold, and for some women it does even better, which is why it sits a rung above. An ice pack, or even a bag of frozen peas, wrapped in a cloth, pressed to the low back, can numb a deep ache wonderfully. Cold slows the pain message and dulls the sore place. A cold flannel to the face and neck cools a woman who has grown hot and worn. Some women want heat, some want cold, and many want to swing between the two through the hours. The sudden change from one to the other is itself a comfort. So have both ready. Let her tell you which she wants, moment to moment, and do not argue with her body's own knowing. Number 12, the birth ball. Now we start to move, and movement is where the real relief begins to gather. That great inflatable ball is one of the finest cheap friends a labouring woman has. Sat upon it, she can circle her hips, rock and sway, keeping herself upright and open while resting her tired legs. The gentle rocking eases the ache, and the open, upright sit helps the baby settle down and forward the way he ought. It gives a restless body something to do with the pain instead of clenching against it. Many a woman I've known has spent the long middle hours of her labour rolling slow circles on that ball, breathing, half in a world of her own, and been all the better for it. You can drape yourself forward over it too, kneeling on the floor with your arms and chest resting on the ball, which takes the weight clean off a tired back and opens the hips wide behind you, a blessed rest between the waves. Do put a towel down under it, and mind you've the right size for your height, so your hips sit a touch above your knees. A small thing, but it makes all the difference to how the ball does its work. Number 11. The rebozo, the humble shawl. This is an old one, and dear to me, a long woven scarf used the world over by the old birth women. Laid under the belly and lifted gentle by a helper, it takes the drag of that heavy weight for a moment and gives the low back blessed relief. Laid across the hips and worked slow side to side, it sifts and jiggles the muscles loose, shaking the tension out of them, the way you'd settle flour in a sieve. It soothes, it loosens, it helps a baby wriggle into a better place. A plain length of cloth and a pair of willing hands, and you have a tool the midwives of 100 years knew by heart. Number 10, the laying on of hands. We are into the strong helpers now. A good massage in labor is worth more than most folk reckon. Long, firm strokes down the back, a steady knead of the shoulders. The low back rubbed in slow circles, it eases the knotted muscles, and just as much, it tells a frightened woman she is not alone. Touch itself brings comfort. It always has. The body answers a loving hand by loosening, and a loose body labors easier and hurts less. Let the partner learn a stroke or two beforehand. Firm and slow is the rule, not a tickle, not a fuss, but a sure, warm, steady pressure that a woman can lean her whole weight of trust into. Number 9, moving and changing your place. Here is a plain truth the birthbed has made us forget. A laboring woman should almost never lie still on her back. Movement is medicine. Walking, swaying, rocking, lunging, dropping to hands and knees, leaning over the back of a chair, each change eases the ache in the moment and helps the baby turn and travel down. A body left to move as it wishes will find, all on its own, the very positions that hurt least and work best. So do not be still. Follow your body where it wants to go. Sway through each wave and rest between. The freedom to move is one of the greatest comforts there is, and it costs nothing at all. There is a dance the old women called the slow waltz, the mother swaying in her partner's arms, cheek to his chest, rocking foot to foot through the length of a contraction. And it is worth more than it looks, for it moves the hips, it holds her close and safe, and it turns a fearful moment into a tender one. And hands and knees, when a labor sits heavy and grinding in the back, can bring more relief than near anything, for it lifts the baby's weight off the spine and gives him room to turn. Number 8, standing tall and letting gravity help. Close beside movement and a rung above it is the plain power of staying upright. When a woman stands, kneels, squats, or leans forward on her feet, the good weight of the baby presses down where it should, opening the way and easing the work. Lie flat on your back, and you fight your own baby uphill, and the pains bite harder for it. Stay off the bed and up on your feet as long as you're able. Lean on your partner, sway in his arms. Sink into a squat at the peak of a wave. Gravity is a helper that asks nothing of you but that you let it work. So let it. Number 7, the low sound of your own voice. Many a woman is told to hush and hold it in, and that is poor advice. Making low, open sounds through a contraction, a deep moan, a long hum, a soft groan, down at the bottom of the voice, is a true and ancient relief. Keep the sound low and open, never high and tight, for a high, panicked shriek tightens the whole body, and a low, loose moan does the opposite. It drops the jaw, loosens everything below, and rides the breath out slow. The mouth and the birth passage are strangely linked. A loose, open mouth makes for a loose, open birth. So do not swallow your voice. Let it out, low and long, and let it carry you. And here is a word for whoever stands beside her. Do not shush her, do not tell her to be quiet. But if the sound climbs high and thin and panicked, hum low yourself, right there in her ear, and let her follow your voice down to that deep, loose, open note again. That gentle leading of the sound back down is one of the finest things a companion can do. Number 6, the breath, slowed right down. If I could give a laboring woman only one thing to take with her, it might be this, and yet it only reaches 6th, which tells you how strong the top of this list is. When the pains come, the frightened instinct is to snatch shallow, panicked breaths high in the chest, and that fast, tight breathing feeds the fear and sharpens the pain. So we slow it. A steady breath in through the nose, and a long, slow breath out through a soft mouth, longer going out than coming in. That long out-breath settles the whole nervous system, loosens the body, and gives the mind something steady to hold to through the wave. It costs nothing, it needs no kit, and it is always with you. Slow the breath, and you slow the fear. Number 5, steady pressure where it aches. Now we reach the strong hands-on helpers, and this one can be near miraculous for a certain deep, grinding back pain in labor. The double hip squeeze. The partner cups a hand on each hip, at the fleshy part, and presses firm and steady inward and up through the whole of a contraction. It opens a little room where the baby presses hardest and eases that grinding ache like nothing else. There are old acupressure points too, a firm thumb pressed into the low back dimples or into the web of the hand that many women swear by. Learn the hip squeeze above all. Firm, steady, and held right through the wave. I've seen it turn a woman's whole labor from dread to bearable. Number 4, the little machine that hums. This is the one bit of kit on my whole list, and it earns its high place, the TENS machine. Small sticky pads on the low back, wired to a little handset the mother holds, sending a mild, buzzing tingle into the skin that she turns up as the pains climb. It works 2 honest ways. The gentle buzz crowds out the pain on its way to the brain, so less of it lands, and it nudges the body to pour out its own natural painkillers besides. Best of all, she holds the dial herself, and that plain fact of being in control of her own comfort steadies a woman more than you'd think. Start it early, in the first hours, for it builds as it goes. For back-heavy labors especially, it is a quiet marvel. You can often hire one for a few pounds for the weeks around your due date, so it needn't cost much at all. The one caution I'll give you plainly: it is not for the birth pool or the bath, for the water and the wires do not mix. So if you mean to labor in water later on, use the machine for the long early hours on land and set it aside when you climb in. Many a woman does just that and gets the best of both. Number 3, a steady companion who never leaves. Now we reach the top 3, and here is the first that surprises people, for it is not a thing at all, but a person. A calm, constant companion at a woman's side through the whole of her labor, a partner, a mother, a friend, or a doula, like the ones I've trained, does more to ease pain than most of the kit in a hospital. The research bears it out plainly. A woman with steady, loving support beside her needs less medicine, labors shorter, and looks back on it kinder. Why? Because that steady presence keeps the fear away, and fear is the thing that makes a labor hurt. Not fussing, not fixing, just being there, sure and unhurried, so she is never once left alone and afraid. Presence is medicine. Never doubt it. Number 2, the blessing of warm water. So near the very top sits warm water, and any woman who has labored in a deep, warm bath or a birth pool will tell you why. Sinking into that warmth is like having a weight lifted clean off the body. The water holds you, floats you, takes the drag of gravity away, and lets every clenched muscle loosen at once. The warmth eases the ache the way it always does, only now it wraps you head to foot. It quiets the mind, softens the pains, and lets a woman move light and free when on land she'd feel like lead. So many mothers climb into that pool and feel the whole labor change in a breath. Some call it their epidural without the needle, and I'll not argue with them. Number 1, feeling safe, private, and wholly unafraid. And here is the one that surprises near everyone, for it is not a tool, nor a touch, nor a trick of the breath. It is a state of the heart, and it is the strongest pain relief there is. A laboring body will only do its gentlest, easiest work when it feels truly safe, unwatched, unhurried, unjudged, private, as a creature gone off to its den. When a woman feels that safe, Her body pours out its own flood of natural hormones, oxytocin, and the rest that soften the pains and lift her up and out of herself. But let her feel watched, rushed, exposed, or afraid. And that flood dries up, the fear rushes in, and every pain bites twice as hard. This is why the dim room mattered, and the steady companion, and the words against fear, every single thing on this list, in the end, is really serving this one. Make a woman feel safe and unafraid, and her own body becomes the greatest comfort of all. That is the secret the old birth women knew, and it is the one I most want you to carry with you. So there they are, all 20, from the gentlest to the greatest, the lavender and the music, and the dim, hushed room, the words and the pictures and the small, kind comforts, the heat and the cold, the ball and the shawl, the loving hands, the freedom to move, the upright body, the low voice, the slow breath, the steady pressure, the humming machine, the faithful companion, the warm, deep water, and, above them all, the plain, safe, unafraid heart. Not one of them costs much. Most cost nothing at all. And woven together through a long labor, they can carry a mother a very long way indeed. Now I would dearly love to hear from you. Tell me down below which of these you leaned on in your own birth, or which you mean to try, for every mother has her own wisdom, and I learn from yours every day. And tell me too what part of the country you write from, for I like to know where you're all reaching me from. I read every one. Next time, I want to sit with you and talk through the gentle first hours with a new baby at home, the settling, the feeding, the quiet keeping of those first tender days, and how to find your feet again when the house has gone quiet and it is only you and the little one. Until then, be gentle with yourselves, lean on the ones who love you, trust your bodies, and know that women have done this beautiful, ordinary, mighty thing since the very beginning of the world. You can do it too, and I mean it, truly, from my kind heart. I'll be thinking of you.